Now this video is for those out there who feel like your situation is hopeless. There's no chance of you and your ex getting back together, and you're brokenhearted about it. When you were together, you felt this connection, this irresistibleness, and you thought that this was going to last. You felt like you never felt like before, and you never felt for anyone before. And you never wanted to let that go. And most importantly, you felt that they felt the same as you. And you had plans and ideas and visions for the way that your relationship was going to turn out. And then, for whatever reason, you found yourself here. Well, in this video, I've got a little story for you that's going to help you. One, to see that your situation isn't hopeless, and two, give you a couple of tips on what you can do to re-spark that attraction now. Because really, that's the beginning of everything. So first of all, when I got dumped about a year ago, my girlfriend told me these things. I never want to talk to you again, I never want to see you, and I hate you. Now those things were not in my favor, clearly. And at first I thought this means that it's over. I've ruined it. I'm such a screw-up. I've made so many mistakes, I deserve to lose her. All of these things going through my head, maybe you can relate to that. But then I realized something. Now, I don't know if you've ever read the Bible, but in the Old Testament there was this guy that was told to write down these laws on stone tablets so they can never be changed. And the idea is that, you write something in stone and nobody's going to come and erase it, not going to, cross it out. There's no whiteout that they're going to use. There's no delete key. Emotions aren't like that. Emotions aren't written in stone. They change all the time. Emotions are more like the waves of the ocean. They're always changing. They're always different. So what that means is, though your ex might have told you that they never want to see you again, and that they never want to talk to you again, and maybe they went so far as to tell you that they hated you, like mine did to me, what those are just expressions of how they feel right now. And that is not a declaration of how they're going to feel forever. Instead, what it is if anybody in that situation could be injected with a truth serum and be forced to tell the God-honest truth, here's what they would say. I hate this circumstance. I hate this situation. I hate this dynamic. I hate this argument. I hate the same old, same old. It's not that I hate you. I never want to talk to you again. I never want to see you again. It's not those things. It's just I don't like this. I don't like the way that we're interacting. I don't like the way that I'm feeling. But you see, that's not the way that we communicate, is it? So instead we accuse. First of all, I want you to understand that it's not personal, okay? What is going on is that your ex doesn't like the situation, and it's understandable. They don't like how your arguing makes them feel. But when you understand that, this gives you a glimpse that really, this isn't like once and for all. It's not written in stone. That is the way that it is. This is, your situation right now is undesirable. But what do you do about it? Well, first you change the context, because once you change the context of something, that you have a different experience about it, right? You have a totally different experience, right? If you were drinking your first cappuccino, for example, in a rundown alley in the middle of Harlem in some really bad place, and it was the first time you ever had a cappuccino, then you would associate cappuccinos with all that bad stuff. But if the first cappuccino you've ever had was, sitting in front of the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, then you'd have a different experience. The point is that context shapes our experience. So what you have to do is simply change the context. Simply create a different mood. Simply change the way that they feel. By using some things that people just don't ever talk about. People don't ever talk about the undercover, the irresistible, triggers, if you will. Those psychological motivators that are primal, right? They're in the subconscious brain, what's called the limbic brain. The things that are responsible for us breathing and blinking, the things that are just involuntary. Well, that's what the M3 system is. It's like having a pocket relationship coach, talking to you about your relationship, how to resurrect it, and then how to make it into the best possible thing for you. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to give it a shot. I want you to see the power of the M3 system, and I want you to feel the confidence and the control that you can have once you've gone through it and put it to work for you. Look, get signed up for the M3 system is easy. It's just filling out a couple of forms, hitting a submit button, and then you have instant access. It's that easy. The value comes when you're able to access the system and get clear insights into why your relationship didn't work. Because it's not what you think. It's not all the issues that you keep arguing about. It's things way below that. Things that you can uncover by using the M3 system. So when you download it, I want you to start with the Master Persuasion module, because it tells you in one sentence how to persuade anyone, including your ex, to do what you want them to do. Now that sounds grand, however it's based on a simple idea. And once you hear what it is, you'll know that it's true. If you can get someone else to feel like what you want them to feel like, well, you're already done. And that's exactly what this sentence teaches you. And you'll be able to use it immediately. And then you can go through the rest of the M3 system, which is over 25 videos chopped up into little bite-sized portions, so that you don't have to sit in front of your computer for hours. And take away the parts that are most beneficial for you. So go ahead and click on the download link now. Get signed up and get inside the members area and begin taking control of your love life again, so that you can look back on today as the day that you changed, the way that you interacted. Nothing is going to happen without your action. Right now your ex is thinking that they need someone else, and they don't see how you guys can ever work out. They need your help in order to do that. One of you has to be the one who's able to say, it's okay that we've been fighting about all these things, but these things aren't the real issue. This is the issue. And since you're the one watching this, it's up to you. It's up to you to do it now. Click on the link below, get started, and then use these strategies to not only draw your ex back to you, but to create the relationship that you want. These aren't like one-trick ponies here, like some line that you're going to say that's going to work for one night and then make you look like an idiot. These are deep-rooted psychological, irresistible principles that no one ever talks about because they're too concerned about using scripted lines. But once you go through the M3 system, you're going to see the power of really understanding yourself, your ex, your relationship, and how to get people to do what it is that you want them to do. So I invite you. Click on the download link now so that you can get started and gain immediate access to the members area, so you can look back on today as the day that you were able to get your ex back in your arms, and so that they can begin saying how much they missed you, how much they wanted to be with you too. I'm so glad that we're back together. You can look back on today as the day that you set that in motion. You created this for yourself and for your ex because you deserve it.